Hey everyone, welcome back to RCollectionStation. Today, we've got an exciting review for all you Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fans, the NECA Last Ronin Leonardo. This figure brings a darker, more battle-hardened version of Leo straight from the hit comic book series. NECA is known for its insane detail and articulation, so let's see if this figure lives up to the hype. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more awesome toy reviews. Let's take a quick look at the packaging. The front features stunning artwork of Leonardo in his Ronin gear, with a fiery backdrop that really sets the tone. At the top, you'll see the iconic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles branding, but what instantly grabs your attention is the bold and gritty logo for the Last Ronin. The lettering is done in a rough, brushstroke style, giving it that raw, hand-painted vibe that perfectly fits the darker tone of the comic series. In the background, there's a deep red circle, a subtle nod to traditional Japanese art and samurai themes. One thing I love about NECA's packaging is that it's collector-friendly. If we open the front flap, we get a window showcasing the figure inside, along with another cool image on the left. At the side, we can see the image of Leonardo with the arms of Raphael and Donatello. You can place the other box of the figure to see the whole image if you have them. This is the back side. The upper part shows 3 dynamic images of the Leonardo figure fully equipped. The lower part of the box provides a short story synopsis. You can pause the video if you want to read it. At the other side, the artwork here has a dark and gritty tone, showing the Last Ronin. He is geared up with multiple weapons on his back. Below the illustration, Leonardo with the number 4, indicating it is part of a numbered collection. Alright, let's take a closer look at the accessories that come with NECA's Last Ronin Leonardo. As you can see, we get an awesome selection of weapons, hands, and an alternate head sculpt, giving us plenty of ways to display this figure. Starting with the weapons, Leo comes with his signature katanas. The sculpt is simple but effective, with a clean silver blade and a detailed hilt wrapped in brown with yellow accents. These fit perfectly into his hands for some awesome action poses.
You can also place Leonardo's katana at the back. There are holes where you can place them.
Next up, we have these 5 kunai knives. These are a great addition, giving Leonardo some extra ranged options in battle. The metallic silver finish looks great, and they add to the ninja aesthetic of the figure. Moving on, we have a set of 6 interchangeable hands. NECA included a great variety: gripping hands for weapons, open hands for dynamic poses, and fists for that classic battle-ready stance. The sculpted wraps on each hand match the overall figure perfectly, keeping that rugged, worn look consistent. And finally, we get an alternate head sculpt. This one has a fierce, gritted teeth expression, showing Leo in full combat mode. The blue bandana is sculpted with flowing movement, adding extra dynamism to the figure when posed. Overall, NECA did an amazing job with the accessories, giving us a great selection for posing and display options. Whether you prefer Leo with his katanas drawn, throwing kunai, or in a battle stance, this figure has everything you need to create some epic scenes from the Last Ronin universe. Alright, let's take a closer look at this incredible figure. Right out of the box, this figure just screams detail and quality. If you're a fan of the Last Ronin storyline, you already know this is a battle-hardened version of Leo, and NECA has done a fantastic job capturing that rough, war-worn aesthetic. First off, the sculpting is top-notch. Every little detail, from the armor plating to the battle wraps on his arms and legs, makes this figure look like it stepped straight out of the comic book pages. Take a look at the head sculpt. Leo still wears his signature blue mask, but his expression is more serious, more intense than the usual versions of him we see. This is a warrior who's been through countless battles, and you can see it in the details of his sculpted features. The armor and clothing are another highlight. Instead of his classic ninja belt, Leo now wears a full tactical vest loaded with pouches, straps, and buckles, giving him a more survivalist look. There's also this brown scarf/cloak draped over his shoulder, adding a real Ronin-style vibe. A small but really cool touch is this crossbody strap. You can see the red and gold accents, which add a little extra personality to his outfit. Moving down, the bandages and wraps on his arms and legs are sculpted beautifully, with weathering that makes them look worn and battle-tested. The pants have a textured fabric look, and even the boots have extra detailing to make them feel realistic. So, overall, NECA has done an amazing job in bringing this version of Leonardo to life. The sculpt, the paint, the details, it all comes together to create a standout figure that TMNT fans and collectors are going to love. Let's check out the height. It is around 6 inches tall. And here is Leo beside his brother Raphael. Now, let's talk about articulation, because what's a Ninja Turtle without some dynamic posing? NECA figures are known for their detailed sculpts, but how well does the Last Ronin Leonardo move? Let's find out. Starting at the head, we've got a ball joint, allowing for a nice range of motion. He can look up, down, and tilt side to side, which really helps with getting some expressive poses, especially when using that alternate head sculpt. Moving to the arms, we have hinged ball jointed shoulders, giving him solid outward movement. Bicep swivels allow for rotation. And we also have double jointed elbows, which is a huge plus for getting those dynamic sword wielding poses. The wrists are on a swivel hinge, meaning you can rotate and bend them for better weapon handling. But with all the extra hands included, you get even more variety for different combat stances. Now, at the torso, we do have some movement, but it's a bit limited due to the sculpted chest armor. There's a hidden diaphragm joint underneath, allowing for slight tilts and rotation, but don't expect crazy ab crunches. Heading down to the legs, we have ball jointed hips, giving him a solid range of motion for wide stances and kicks. He also has thigh swivels for extra posing flexibility. The knees are double jointed, which is great for getting those crouching or battle ready poses. He bends really well, which is a must for a ninja character like this. Finally, at the ankles, we get hinges and pivots, so you can get some nice flat-footed stances even in dynamic poses. The foot articulation really helps stabilize the figure in those action shots. The only problem I encountered was, while rotating the arms, the shoulder guard popped off, so you need to be careful when moving this part. Overall, the articulation on the Last Ronin Leonardo is solid, especially considering NECA's usual balance between sculpt and movement. While the torso is a bit limited, the arms, legs, and head more than make up for it, allowing for some awesome ninja style poses. Whether you're displaying him in a battle stance or mid-action, this figure holds up really well.
So, my final rating? I'm giving NECA's Last Ronin Leonardo a solid 8 out of 10. The sculpt, paint, and articulation are all top tier, and if you're into the darker TMNT stories, this is a must-have. What do you think? Would you add this figure to your collection? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more awesome toy reviews. Thank you for watching. This is RCollection.